My beloved child, hear my voice as it whispers through the winds and rustles in the leaves, a tender call that has echoed since the dawn of your existence, from the very genesis of your path, before your first breath filled your lungs. My hand clasped yours with an unbreakable grip. I am the eternal guide who walks beside you, not a distant figure watching from afar, but a loving presence woven into every step you take. I have seen you traverse the darkest valleys, where shadows stretch long and menacing, threatening to swallow your spirit whole. Yet, even there, my light pierces through, a beacon that never fades. In this world, where chaos ripples like a restless sea and conflict churns around you, I know how your eyes can grow clouded with the storms of life. The burdens you carry, grief, fear, uncertainty, press heavily upon your shoulders, and at times, you may wonder if you've been forsaken. But I tell you now, my child, I am the unwavering hope that anchors your soul. When the earth trembles beneath your feet and the skies roar with thunder, I am there, steadying you, whispering peace into the tumult. My love is not a fleeting thing. It is an eternal flame that burns brighter in the darkest hours. Imagine a shepherd tending his flock, never leaving even the smallest lamb to wander alone. That is how I care for you. Through every trial, every moment of doubt, I have been your shield, your refuge, your strength. Picture the times you felt lost, when a path ahead seemed shrouded in mist, and yet you found your way. That was not chance, my child. It was my hand gently nudging you forward, my voice calling you back to safety. I have walked with you through the shadowy realms, where fear whispers lies and despair casts its net, and I have pulled you free each time. Consider the story of a weary traveler, stumbling through a wilderness with no end in sight. The sun beats down, the nights grow cold, and every step feels heavier than the last. But then, a companion appears, not a stranger, but a friend who knows the way, who carries water to quench the thirst, who lights a fire to warm the soul. I am that companion, my child, and I have been with you since your journey began. The world may tell you otherwise, may paint me as distant or uncaring, but their words are dust before the truth of my presence. When you feel the weight of conflict, whether it's the clash of voices around you or the silent battles within, I am there to calm the storm. Think of the sea, wild and untamed, its waves crashing against the shore. With a single word, I still those waters, bringing peace where chaos once reigned. So it is with your life. No matter how fierce the tempest, no matter how deep the valley, I am the one who says, "Be still," and restores your heart to rest. My beloved, I invite you to pause and listen, not to the noise of the world, but to the quiet assurance of my love. Close your eyes and feel my presence, as real as the air you breathe. I have never left you, nor will I ever. The journey of faith I call you to is not one you walk alone. It is a path we tread together, hand in hand, step by step. When you falter, I lift you. When you tire, I carry you. When you cannot see the way, I am the light that guides you home. This truth is yours to hold. I am with you always. Let it sink deep into your spirit. Let it root itself in your heart. The trials you face are not signs of abandonment, but opportunities for my love to shine through. Like a potter shaping clay, I mold you through every experience, crafting you into a vessel of triumph. The darkest valleys are not your end. They're the places where my grace shines brightest, where my strength becomes yours. So, my child, when the storms of life gather and the shadows lengthen, remember this. I am the one who has been with you from the beginning, who knows every tear you've shed, every hope you've held. I am the voice calling you to rise, to trust, to journey onward with me. You are not alone in this vast world, for I am your constant companion, your eternal guide, your unshakable hope. Rest in that truth and let it carry you through all that lies ahead. My beloved child, there are times in life when you may feel uncertain about the future, unsure of the path you should walk, or fearful that the promises I have made to you will not be fulfilled, but I want you to hear this truth today, deeply and firmly in your heart. My promises are unshakable. There is no power in heaven or on earth that can alter the promises I have spoken over your life. I'm not like men who make promises and break them. I am not bound by the limitations of time or circumstance. When I speak a word, it is not just a fleeting thought. It is a declaration of my will, a promise that will stand forever. My word never fails. The heavens and the earth may pass away, but my promises remain unchanged. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I do not change. When I made promises to you, I did so with a full knowledge of your journey, your struggles, and your heart's desires. I know the end from the beginning, and every promise I make is a step toward the fulfillment of the beautiful plan I have for you. I have spoken my promises over your life, and now it is time for you to believe them, to trust in them, and to walk in the full assurance that I will never fail you. Do not allow the distractions of this world to make you doubt. Do not let the trials of life cause you to question the truth of what I have spoken. My promises are eternal, and they are meant to strengthen you, to guide you, and to give you hope. I am faithful, and my faithfulness will never waver. You are the object of my love, and I am committed to bringing every word I have spoken to completion in your life. So today, as you stand at the threshold of new opportunities, or when you face challenges that seem insurmountable, remember this. My promises are unshakable. Hold on to them, trust in them, and know that you can rest in the certainty of my faithfulness. I will fulfill every promise, every word I have spoken in your life. My beloved, I know that there are times when you feel as though hope is fading, when you wonder if the promises I've made to you will ever come to pass. In these moments, I want to remind you that I am the God of hope, and my promises are the anchor that holds you steady when despair tries to settle into your heart. I am here to lift you up and remind you of the hope that is found in me. I understand that there are times when circumstances seem to scream louder than the promises I've made. The trials you face can feel overwhelming, and your heart may grow weary with waiting. But I tell you this today, do not give up on hope. My promises are not defined by your circumstances, and they are not dependent on the conditions of your life. They are eternal, and they are for you. In moments of despair, when it feels like the road ahead is too long, too difficult, too uncertain, my promises shine brighter than the darkness around you. I will fulfill my word, and I will bring you through every storm. I will provide the strength you need to endure, and I will fill your heart with the hope that does not disappoint. You are never without hope because I am with you. Even when things seem impossible, even when it feels like you are walking through a wilderness, trust that I am leading you toward a promised land. The difficulties you face today will soon be replaced with the fullness of my promises. I will turn your mourning into dancing, your weeping into joy, and your sorrow into singing. The fulfillment of my promises is your hope, and it will sustain you through the toughest times. So, my dear one, when despair tries to take hold, remember this. I am the God who fulfills my promises. I will bring you through every trial, and I will bring you into the fullness of all I have promised. Hold on to that hope, for it will never fail you. My beloved child, there are times when you may look at the difficulties in your life and question, why is this happening to me? You may feel as though the weight of your burdens is too great to bear, and you may wonder if the promises I've made to you are truly for your good. But I want you to understand that I am working everything for your good. Even in the midst of trials, I am there with you, shaping you, molding you, and preparing you for the promises I've spoken. I do not allow pain without purpose. I do not allow suffering without a reason. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth, for transformation, and for the fulfillment of my promises in your life. I know that you long for peace, for comfort, and for relief from your struggles. And I will give you those things, but my promise is not just for ease. My promise is for your growth and for your victory. I will strengthen you through the challenges, and I will make you more than a conqueror. You will not just survive, you'll thrive. When you face difficulties, remember that I am refining you. I am working in your life, using these challenges to shape your character, to teach you perseverance, and to build in you a deep trust in my faithfulness. Every struggle is a stepping stone to the fulfillment of my promises. Do not despise the trials, for they are a part of my plan to bring you into the fullness of all I have promised. So, my child, when you face challenges, hold your head high and trust in me. I am working for your good, even when you cannot see it. The fulfillment of my promises will come, and when it does, you will see how every trial, every hardship, and every struggle was worth it. You will stand victorious, and you will know that I've been faithful every step of the way. My beloved child, there are times when you feel impatient, when the waiting seems too long, and the fulfillment of my promises feels like it's taking too much time. In these moments, I want you to remember that my timing is perfect. I know the best time for you to receive my promises, and I will bring them to pass at the right moment. Trusting in my timing can be difficult, especially when you're facing challenges and you feel like you need the promise to be fulfilled right now. But I tell you, my dear one, you are not waiting in vain. The delay is not a denial. It is a season of preparation. I am getting you ready to receive the fullness of my blessings, and I am ensuring that everything is in place for you to walk in the promises I've made to you. In moments of waiting, remember that I'm never late. You may not understand why things are unfolding the way they are, but trust that I am in control. The things you need, the lessons you need to learn, and the doors that need to open are all coming together. Everything is in my hands, and my timing is always perfect. So, my dear one, do not grow weary in waiting. Trust in my timing, and know that I am working behind the scenes to fulfill every promise I've made to you. When the time is right, everything will fall into place, and you will see how perfectly I have orchestrated every detail. Hold on to hope, and remember that I will fulfill my promises at the perfect time. My beloved, while you are waiting for the fulfillment of my promises, I ask you to walk in faith. Faith is the key that unlocks the door to my blessings. It is through faith that you will see the fulfillment of my promises in your life. Without faith, it is impossible to please me, but with faith, you can move mountains. While you wait, continue to walk in faith. Trust that I am working in your life, even when you cannot see it. Your faith is what connects you to my promises, and it is your faith that will bring them to life. As you walk in faith, you are not only trusting in what I will do, you are also allowing me to shape you into the person I created you to be. Faith is not passive, it is active. It is stepping out, even when you cannot see the full picture. It is continuing to move forward, trusting that I am with you every step of the way. Your faith is the evidence of things not yet seen, and it is through faith that you will witness the manifestation of my promises. So my child, walk in faith, trust in me, and know that my promises are sure. Keep moving forward, even when you cannot see the way ahead. I am with you, and I will guide you to the fulfillment of every promise I've spoken. My beloved child, I want you to know that the future I have planned for you is full of hope. I know the plans I have for you, and they are plans for good, plans to give you a future and a hope. The world may be filled with uncertainty, but I have already paved the way for you. Your future is secure in my hands. Do not fear the future. Do not fear what lies ahead, for I have already gone before you and made a way. Your future is bright, and it is filled with the promises I have spoken over your life. When you look ahead, look with hope, knowing that I am guiding you toward a future full of blessings, peace, and purpose. No matter what the world may say about the future, I hold your future in my hands. Your hope is not based on the shifting circumstances of life, but on the unchanging promises of your loving Father. I will lead you into a future of peace, prosperity, and purpose, and you can trust that I am working all things for your good. So, my child, hold your head high and look to the future with confidence. The best is yet to come, for I have a good plan for your life. Trust in my promises and know that I will never fail you. My beloved child, the journey you are on is not just about a moment in time. It is a lifetime journey of walking in the promises I have made to you. Every step you take, every decision you make, I am with you, guiding you and fulfilling my promises in your life. As you walk this journey, know that I will never leave you. My faithfulness is not just for today, but for your entire life. My promises are not a one-time event. They are a continuous flow of blessings and guidance, walking with you every day of your life. I am your faithful companion, and I will fulfill every promise I have made to you. So, my dear one, continue to walk in faith, continue to trust in my promises, and continue to believe that I will fulfill them in your life. I am faithful to complete the good work I have started in you, and I will carry you to the end. My love will never fail you. My beloved child, lift your eyes to the horizon, for I am unfolding a divine promise before you, a tapestry woven with threads of blessings, prosperity, and the sweet fruits of recognition and respect. This year, I call you to a season of abundance, not merely of material things, but of joy, peace, and purpose that overflow from your soul. I see the weariness you've carried, the doubts that have crept in like shadows, but I tell you now, my plans for you are good, and my promises are sure. This path I set before you is not one of ease alone, but one that requires your heart's unwavering faith in my eternal word. I am the one who bore the cross for your ultimate victory, who shed my blood to seal your redemption. That sacrifice was not in vain. It is the foundation of every blessing I pour out upon you. The world may tempt you to feel unworthy, to shrink back in shame or doubt, but my love transcends all condemnation. You are not defined by your failures, your fears, or the scorn of others. You are chosen, my child, a beacon of hope, a vessel through which my grace flows to your family and beyond. Picture a farmer standing in a barren field, the soil cracked and dry beneath his feet. He sows a seed not because the ground promises a harvest, but because he trusts in the rain that will come, the sun that will shine. So it is with you. Your faith is the seed, and I am the one who brings the increase. I promise you blessings, some you can see, like the prosperity of your hands, and others unseen, like the peace that guards your heart. I promise you recognition, not the fleeting applause of men, but the honor that comes from walking in my truth. I promise you respect, not born of pride, but of the humility and courage you display as my child. Do not let the chains of defeatism bind you, for I am your ally in all endeavors. When you feel weak, when the voices of doubt whisper that you cannot go on, turn to me. I am the strength that lifts you, the shield that guards you, the provider who meets your every need. Think of a soldier marching into battle, weary and worn, yet finding renewed vigor because his commanders stand beside him, unwavering and strong. I am that commander, my child, and I will never leave your side. This promise is not a distant dream. It is unfolding now, step by step, as you trust in me. The blessings I prepared for you are laden with my love, each one a testament to my care for you. But faith is the key that unlocks them. Faith is not mere belief. It is the courage to step forward when a way is unclear, to cling to my word when the world shouts otherwise. My eternal word is your anchor, your compass, your sword. It cuts through the lies of unworthiness and lights the path to triumph. Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow without toil or strain, clothed in beauty by my hand. If I care for them, how much more do I care for you, my beloved? You are worth more than all the treasures of this earth, and my blessings are not withheld from you. Prosperity is yours, not just in wealth, but in the richness of a life lived in my presence. Recognition is yours, not from the fickle praise of men, but from the eternal affirmation of your Father in heaven. Respect is yours, not earned by striving, but given as you walk in the dignity I bestow. Yet, my child, this path requires your heart. It asks you to release the shadows of doubt that cling to you, to reject the feelings of inadequacy that the enemy sows. I see you as you truly are, radiant, redeemed, and ready to receive all I have promised. When you stumble, I lift you. When you question, I answer. When you reach out, my hand is already there, waiting to pull you into the fullness of my grace. So, stand tall, my beloved. This is your year of divine promise, a season where my love will manifest in ways you cannot yet imagine. Trust in me, lean on me, and watch as the blessings flow like a river, washing away the dust of yesterday and watering the dreams of tomorrow. I am your ally, your provider, your promise keeper. Step into this journey with faith and let my love lead you to the abundance I have prepared. My beloved child, come to me daily, for I am the source of your strength, the wellspring from which you draw resilience to face life's battles. The world is a battlefield, not merely of flesh and blood, but of the spirit, where fear clashes with courage, despair wars against hope, and doubt seeks to drown faith. Yet, I have not left you defenseless. My teachings are your sword and shield, my word the armor that guards your soul. Nourish yourself with them. Let them fill you, and you will stand unshaken amidst the fiercest storms. Draw near to me, and I will cleanse your thoughts of despair. The enemy prowls, whispering lies that you are weak, that you cannot prevail. But I say to you, embrace bravery in your faith. My strength is not your own. It is mine, given freely to you through the sacrifice I made upon the cross. There, amid the agonizing blows, the lashes, the bloodshed, your victory was forged. Every drop of my blood sealed your redemption. Every cry I uttered carved a path for your triumph. The glory of your successes, the spark of your enthusiasm, the might of your visions, they all flow from the hallowed ground. Adorn yourself with the virtues I cherish, humility and patience. These are not signs of weakness, but of power rooted in my spirit. Picture a mighty oak, standing tall through seasons of storm and drought. Its strength lies not in its size alone, but in its roots, deep and steadfast, drawing life from the earth. So it is with you. Humility keeps you grounded in me. Patience steadies you when the winds howl, and together they prepare you to receive blessings so wondrous they once seemed beyond your reach. Think of garden, my child. At first, it is but soil and seed, unremarkable to the eye. Yet, with care, water, sunlight, time, it blooms into a marvel of color and life. Your life is that garden, and my word is the care that cultivates it. When you immerse yourself in my teachings, when you let them take root in your heart, you will see the fruits emerge. Peace that surpasses understanding, joy that defies circumstance, strength that topples giants. This is not a promise of ease, but of endurance, not of absence of trials, but of triumph through them. The battles you face are real, conflicts within, struggles without. Perhaps it's a burden you carry in silence, a wound that refuses to heal, or a dream that seems perpetually out of reach. I see them all, my child, and I do not turn away. My word is your weapon, sharper than any sword, cutting through the lies that bind you. When you feel despair creeping in, speak my truth aloud. I am with you. I have overcome. You are more than a conqueror through me. Let those words be your battle cry, your shield against the darkness. Consider the soldier who trains not for peace, but for war. He sharpens his blade, strengthens his body, studies his enemy, not because he seeks conflict, but because he seeks victory. So it is with you. My teachings prepare you, equip you, empower you. They are not mere words on a page, but living power that transforms you from within. When you stand firm in them, when you wield them with faith, no adversary can prevail against you. The giants in your path, fear, failure, rejection, will fall, for my strength flows through you. My child, your triumphs are not your own. They are ours, born of my sacrifice and your faith. On that cross, I bore the weight of your sins, your sorrows, your struggles. I endured the lashes so you could stand tall, shed my blood so you could live free, cried out so you could hear my voice. Every victory you claim, every step you take, is a testament to that love. Clothe your successes in humility, for they are gifts from me. Temper them with wisdom, for they are tools for my glory. So, come to me each day. Open your heart to my word. Let it wash over you like a river, cleansing away the dust of despair and igniting the flames of courage. You are not alone in your battles. I am your strength, your shield, your victory. With my teachings as your guide, your life will bloom with blessings beyond imagination, a garden of grace that reflects my love. Stand firm, my beloved, and let my word be your power. My beloved child, I am Jesus, your Lord, your friend, your constant companion. Behold, I am ever present with you, a truth as certain as the rising sun. In moments of prosperity, when your heart swells with joy, I am there, celebrating with you. In times of challenge, when shadows loom large, I am your watchful guardian, your safe haven. Fear not, for I am not a distant savior. I am the one who walks beside you, sharing your laughter and your tears, lifting you when you fall. Do not harbor thoughts of solitude or abandonment, for you are never alone in my presence. The world may turn its back, friends may falter, but I never will. I am a loyal friend who never falters, never deceives, never wavers. I accept you wholly as you are, flawed yet cherished, broken yet beautiful. When you triumph, I rejoice with you, my voice joining yours in songs of victory. When you stumble, I extend my hand, pulling you from the mire with gentleness and love. Picture a child lost in a crowd, afraid and alone, until a familiar voice calls their name. They turn, and there stands their father, arms open, eyes warm with relief. That is how I am with you, my child. When you feel lost, when defeat threatens to overwhelm, I call to you. Come to me. I am the one who supports you in triumph, uplifts you in defeat, and stands with you in every need. My presence is your refuge, a fortress that no storm can breach. Reflect on my journey, my beloved, a path of sorrow to a cruel cross, undertaken for you. I bore the weight of your sins, endured the pain of your liberation, all out of love. That journey was not my end, but your beginning. From the hallowed ground of Calvary, your future was written, your forgiveness sealed. Now, through the power of my resurrection, I vow to be by your side, a living presence that imbues your life with grandeur and glory. In your moments of weakness, I am your strength. In your times of doubt, I am your confidence. Do not lose heart, my child, or grant your detractors the satisfaction of your downfall. The voices that mock, the hands that push you down, they hold no power over you when I am near. Pursue your path with courage, not for the approval of men, but for yourself, for those you love, and most importantly, in remembrance of my boundless love. I am the one who sees your heart, who knows your dreams, who guides your steps. Lift your gaze from the dust, for I shield you from harm, my hand steadying you as we walk together. Consider the shepherd who searches for his lost sheep, brave in the wilds to bring it home. That is my heart for you. No matter how far you wander, no matter how deep the pit, I come for you. In your joy, I laugh with you. In your pain, I weep with you. I'm not a judge who condemns, but a friend who comforts, a Lord who saves. My presence is not contingent on your perfection. It is yours because you are mine. So, my beloved, fear not the trials that come. I am your protector, your provider, your peace. When a world grows cold, when hope seems distant, turn to me. Feel my arms around you. Hear my voice calling you forward. Together, hand in hand, we will endure. Commit to perseverance, and I assure you my unwavering presence, strength in your weakness, encouragement in your despair, joy in your sorrow. I am Jesus, your Lord, and I am with you always. My beloved child, now is the time to cast aside the shadows of doubt and despair, to rise above the whispers that seek to pull you under. I see the battles within your heart, the quiet fears, the nagging uncertainties, the moments when you wonder if my promises still hold. But I tell you with all the authority of heaven, my words are not idle. They are promises made and kept. In me, defeat has no dominion. Let your heart be a sanctuary of my assurances, for you are held in my steadfast embrace. The enemy prowls, sowing seeds of negativity, thoughts of I can't, I lack, I am not. Reject those whispers, my child, for I am the embodiment of capability, abundance, and existence. Where you see lack, I see provision waiting to unfold. Where you feel weakness, I offer strength beyond measure. Face your adversaries with courage, for I am your constant companion, my provision abundant, my love unwavering. The threats they wield, guilt, remorse, past memories, are feeble tools against the power of my grace. Imagine a warrior standing on a battlefield, the air thick with the clash of steel and the cries of conflict. The odds seem stacked against him, yet he lifts his head, his eyes fixed on a banner of victory fluttering in the distance. That banner is my promise, my child, and I hold a high for you. Do not cast your eyes downward in defeat. Lift your gaze, for I guide you by the hand. March confidently toward your aspirations, shielded by my presence, empowered by my spirit. In times of defeat, do not succumb to despair or let negative emotions eclipse your blessings. I know the mornings when you awaken engulfed in sorrow, a heaviness you cannot name. That is your soul crying out for me, thirsting for the living water that heals and restores. Draw near, and I will fill you with divine sweetness, enveloping you in love so profound that your tears become ones of joy. The emptiness you feel is not your fate. It is a call to return to me, to rest in my peace. Consider the eagle, soaring above the storm, its wings cutting through the chaos below. I will raise you like that eagle, my child, lifting you above the mountains of distress and adversity. Doubt and disbelief are weights that drag you down. Expel them from your heart. Your dreams, your desires, are not mere fantasies. They're seeds I've planted within you, destined to bloom in my time. Trust in my triumph, for I have overcome the world, and in me, you too will rise victorious. This is your moment of transformation, my beloved, a new dawn breaking over your life. The sadness that once gripped you will vanish, replaced by flames of joy and victory. I promise you tranquility in my embrace, renewed vigor with each sunrise, wisdom to conquer every challenge. Open your eyes to the future I have prepared, a path where fear no longer walks beside you, where despair finds no foothold. Together, we will endure, and together, we will triumph. So, stand firm, my child. Reserve in your heart a sacred space for me, for here I reside, your refuge and strength. Let my guidance be your compass, my word your light. The adversaries that rise against you will fade like shadows before the dawn, for my love surrounds you, my power upholds you. This is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of your ascent, a glorious unfolding of my promises. Rejoice, for you are mine, and in me you will overcome all. My beloved child, you are a treasure of incomparable worth, a reflection of my own heart, a spark of my creation. I breathed life into you, crafted you with purpose, and set you apart as my own. Your value is not measured by the wealth of your hands, the perfection of your form, or the fleeting opinions of others. It is rooted in me, unshakable and eternal. Your heart radiates beauty, your soul exudes purity, and your sincerity mirrors my own image. Feel this truth deep within. You are mine, and I proclaim it to the cosmos. The enemy trembles at the sight of you, for they know my unwavering defense surrounds you. My protection shields you. My provision sustains you. You are an heir to my blessings, enveloped in my boundless love. Your intelligence, your diligence, your fearless spirit, these are not accidents, but testaments to your divine inheritance. The world may try to diminish you, to label you by your origins or your struggles, but I see you as you truly are, my beloved child, radiant and redeemed. Think of a jewel hidden in the earth, unseen by those who pass by, yet precious beyond measure. That is you, my child, The dirt of life's trials may cover you at times, but it cannot change your worth. I am the one who uncovers you, who polishes you with my grace, who lifts you high for all to see. You are not an orphan, unworthy of love. You are a beacon of hope, a vessel through which my blessings flow to your family, your community, and beyond. Do not follow the path of those who turn from me, who listen to their adversaries and believe themselves forsaken. They wander lost, devoid of peace. But I stand beside you steadfastly. I have urged you time and again to believe in my words, for they are truth, vibrant, powerful, everlasting. They infuse you with faith, lighting the way when darkness falls. You are called to a higher purpose, to lay hands on the sick and despairing, to manifest my power through your life. Consider the lighthouse standing firm against the crashing waves, its beam cutting through the night to guide weary travelers home. That is your calling, my child. Your example will inspire others, leading them away from inadequacy and toward the plans I have for them. You are a hero of faith, a warrior of holiness and wisdom, clothed in humility. The enemy fears you because they know my spirit dwells within you, a force they cannot overcome. Your value is not diminished by the trials you face, is magnified through them. Like gold refined in the fire, you emerge stronger, brighter, more beautiful with each challenge. I am with you in every moment, shaping you, strengthening you, preparing you for the heights I have destined you to reach. You lack for nothing in my presence, for I am your provider, your peace, your purpose. So, my beloved, embrace your worth. Stand tall as my child, knowing that your life is a testament to my love. You are not here by chance. You are here to shine, to bless, to triumph. Let your heart declare this truth, and let your actions reflect it. You are mine, and in that truth lies your unshakable value and eternal purpose. My beloved child, I am transforming you, renewing your spirit, and leading you to a life of victory through faith. The past is behind you. Its chains of sorrow, anger, and doubt no longer hold you captive. My love has reshaped you, breathing new life into your soul, igniting a fire that burns away the old and ushers in the new. You stand now as a rejuvenated being, your heart open to the wonders I have in store. I see the struggles you've endured, the battles you've fought, the tears you shed. Yet, here you are, standing tall, a testament to my grace. I am your healer, covering you with my love, mending every wound, curing every ailment. I am your provider, bringing all that you lack, filling your life with abundance. I am your protector, shielding you beneath my wings, guarding you in the serenity of my shadow. My promises are certain, my word is truth, and all I have spoken to you will come to pass. Faith is your bridge to this transformation. My child, it is the key that unlocks the miracles I long to perform in your life, in your family. Time and again, I have laid out plans of prosperity and hope, and now I call you to trust in them. Stand unwavering in the days ahead, for I am poised to manifest wonders, remarkable blessings, a brighter future, a victory that echoes through eternity. Rest in my word, free yourself from the anxieties of tomorrow, and let peace reign in your heart. The enemy seeks to overpower you, to deride your courage and dismiss your faith as futile. But I say to you, rise up, confront the hurdles before you, armed with my word, and march forward with all your strength. Even in fatigue, know that I am with you, fortifying you, guiding you on the paths you must travel. My power is boundless. The tempests bend to my will, and no adversary can stand against me. Trust in me, the God who breathed life into you, and watch as I lift you 1,000-fold. Consider the dawn after a long night, how the first light breaks over the horizon, scattering the darkness. That is what I am doing in your life, bringing a wave of tranquility, calming the storms, steadying your steps toward triumph. I shape you into an unyielding being, stronger than stone, mightier than any giant. Your prayers are music to my ears, your faith a delight to my heart. Each morning you seek me. I rejoice, pouring out my love, filling you with supernatural vitality. This is your journey, my beloved, a path of transformation and victory. I will raise you high, like an eagle soaring above every storm, your vision extending far beyond obstacles. Fear shall no longer be your companion, despair no longer your shadow. My blessings will flow like a river, your life a testament to my power and love. Stand firm, wield my word, and let your faith ignite the flames of joy and triumph within you. So, my child, open your heart to this truth. You are destined for greatness. I am with you always, guiding you down the path I have chosen through every season and circumstance. Your victory is assured, your transformation complete. Rejoice in my love, trust in my promises, and walk boldly into the future I have prepared. You are mine, and in me you will live fully, triumphantly, forever. This story of divine guidance, promise, and triumph resonates deeply with our lives today. We face valleys of stress, work pressures, fractured relationships, personal doubts, mirroring the darkest valleys Jesus speaks of. Yet, just as he promised unwavering presence then, he offers it now, a steady hand amid our chaos. The call to faith over despair is a lifeline when news cycles overwhelm or loneliness creeps in. His assurance of worth challenges a culture that measures us by achievements or appearances, reminding us our value is eternal. To apply this, start each day with a moment of stillness. Pray, reflect, or read a verse, connecting to that divine presence. When doubt strikes, counter it with a simple truth. I am enough because he loves me. Let patience and humility guide your actions, whether in conflict or ambition, trusting blessings unfold in time. Share hope with others, a kind word, a helping hand, reflecting his light. Above all, persevere, knowing you're not alone. This faith transforms daily struggles into steps toward victory, grounding us in love that never fails. If this message has blessed you, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss powerful, life-giving words from the Lord. Together, we'll walk in faith and live fully in the embrace of God's unfailing love. Amen.